We are starting our day off here in San Diego in the Hillcrest neighborhood at a taco spot called La Vecindad. It's a really cool spot here, very local neighborhood spot, and we're heading in for some tacos.
We're in San Diego. We're gonna be eating as many fish tacos as we possibly can. We ordered 4 tacos. We ordered the pescado, which is a fish taco. We also got an al pastor, because that's Madeline's favorite taco. We had to get one. And then 2 other tacos we got that we're really excited about. One of them is a shrimp taco, where the shrimp is bacon wrapped. And then the last one we got was a campechano, which is a Mexico City style seasoned steak with a spiced sausage on it. So we're looking for all those coming out. This place is very colorful. We got our chips and guac. They've got a salsa bar. The salsas in there are good. So I'm looking forward to our food coming out. The goal is to find the best fish taco in San Diego, and really the best tacos in general, but this one is absolutely beautiful. Homemade corn tortilla. There is fish in there, I promise you. Topped with that slaw. Looks like mango on top of it. So here we go. We're off to a very, very good start. Look at that. Look at that. That's just, it's one of our favorite cities, and I think last time I was here I ate like 45 fish tacos. Didn't have this one. I'm sad I didn't, but I'm glad I'm eating it right now because that is very, very good.
Our first fish taco here in San Diego. There's a lemon habanero cream sauce on this taco that gives it such a good heat. It's not overly spicy, but it just gives it a bit of a deeper flavor. Nice and crispy fish, and then got some mango for some sweetness. Very good. Our next taco here. This is the al pastor taco. Always a favorite of mine, and this one looks fantastic. Pineapple, cilantro, onions. Let's do it. Perfectly seasoned, hot and fresh. That is a delicious taco. Just look how beautiful that color is in there. That was a good one. Going in again. Had to mention they have a salsa bar. All of them are delicious. I put a little bit of this green salsa on here. Let's try it.
This is the bacon wrapped shrimp taco. There it is in all its glory. Bacon wrapped shrimp. Got some cheese on it, got some cabbage. We're gonna do this green salsa right here.
It's so good.
Right on top. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know it's gonna be delicious. That's dumb good. It's called the Costa Azul. Oh my god.
This is our final taco here. The campechano. It has steak, potatoes, it has house-made sausage, onions, some peppers, totally packed. It's gonna be a bit messy, but I think worth it. Once again, absolutely delicious. Packed with flavor. I'm gonna add a little of this salsa on here. Oh, that's good.
All right, I'm going green salsa all over this taco. We're just guac. Everything here, full flavored, just knocking it out of the park. Look at steak, sausage, peppers. Beautiful. No joke, I'd eat here once a week if I lived in San Diego. I don't know why I joke about that. I'd literally eat here once a week if I lived in San Diego.
La Vecindad absolutely knocks it out of the park. An excellent first start here in San Diego on our taco tour. They said that they wanted to bring a little bit of Mexico City here to San Diego. I think they accomplished just that. A great spot, neighborhood place, lively atmosphere, and delicious tacos.
Well, right now we're in downtown San Diego and we're walking over to a taco spot called Roxy's Tacos. It's a hole-in-the-wall taco spot, and you can guess what we're gonna get. Well, the taco tour continues here in San Diego. We've got 3 delicious looking tacos right here. We've got a fish taco that's covered with cabbage and tomatoes and a chipotle sauce. We also have a campechana taco. So that's got the steak, it's got a pork on there, guacamole, cilantro, onions, and then finally, we got a Cali surf taco, which has fried cheese on it, steak, and shrimp.
That sounds good.
Guacamole, more chipotle sauce, and mild green, red hot. So we're just gonna have fun with it.
What are you gonna start with?
We're going fish. We're in San Diego. We gotta start with fish taco, right? Fried fish taco. And both spots we've been to today, the tortillas, pillowy soft. Fried taco, very crunchy, very crispy. Cabbage also adds that crisp. And we're 2 for 2 on fish tacos here in San Diego.
Fish taco and number 2. Very crispy fish. I absolutely love cabbage on fish tacos. It's not something I normally eat at home, but I absolutely love it on a fish taco. Delicious, fresh. Love that chipotle sauce on there too. The Cali surf taco has shrimp and steak. And you look here on the tortilla, there's some like cheese fried on there. I'm excited about that part of it. Incredible seasoning inside this taco. We might have to order a second one of these.
Well, Madeline definitely loaded this up with hot sauce. I'm gonna go a little green sauce on there. Well, that is good. And you know, it's the surf taco, but it's the surf and turf taco. You got the shrimp in there, you got the steak in there. The guac definitely has the Cali feel. And the fried cheese, that is good. That's a good little trick on that taco. The final taco here, the campechana taco, we're gonna do some lime right on top of it. We're gonna go a little bit of some red hot sauce and a little bit of the green. Just a little drizzle. Also, we've had some spillover from the other tacos. So, second taco. We got that steak, we got that pork, we got guac. Tons of flavor there. These are big tacos too. But when you got all that sauce on there, the cilantro, the onions, sitting on that pork, sitting on that steak, that's just a good taco here at Roxy's.
I mean, look at the color right here. You can just see all that right there. Flavor. These have been incredible tacos here.
Well, after a early morning double lunch of tacos, we decided to come over to Coronado, go to the beach, and it was a lovely afternoon as the sun is setting. We came over to Hotel del Coronado. It's a beautiful building. It's not actually the Hotel California, as a lot of people think that it is, but we have a beer and we're walking along the path here, and it's just really an enjoyable area. We're gonna get some ice cream. We're going to grab dinner. So we got a fun evening planned over here in Coronado. Definitely one of the best parts of the San Diego area. I just love being out here on this island. It's a really good spot. That truck behind me is a s'more truck. They sell you all the items you need for a s'more, and then you roast them out here on the beach. Beach fires are something that's very California, so we might have to come back and do that later.
Tonight we're dining at Henry on Coronado Island. It's a neighborhood eatery, and so their menu draws from all over the place. To start, we're gonna get some beef short rib pot stickers. Those are covered in ponzu sauce. And for dinner, Madeline's actually getting a avocado and shrimp Vietnamese salad, and I'm going with a Korean strip steak. The interior of this restaurant is absolutely awesome. They have this really open kitchen. When I say open kitchen,
I've never seen a kitchen more open than this. I mean, you can see every inch of the kitchen. We're sitting right by it. It's a great setting. And so when I say we're excited for our food to come out, we're actually excited for our food to get made because we're just gonna watch it happen.
For our appetizer here at the Henry, we have beef short rib pot stickers covered in a ponzu sauce. We love pot stickers, we love short rib. Kind of a no-brainer to order that appetizer. Pan seared on the bottom. Go for it. Delicious short rib on the inside. A whole new short rib delivery system here in a pod sticker, but all the flavors are coming together. I love all these flavors individually, and they're working really well together.
One cool thing about these pot stickers is they're definitely steamed, but they're definitely crunchy on the bottom. My skirt steak has arrived. It's Korean sauce on it, served over a bed of fried rice. It's absolutely a beautifully plated dish. And we're gonna go in here, we're gonna get a nice little piece. We're gonna get a nice little piece of skirt steak right there with some fried rice. You know, when a restaurant can pull off a great vibe like this, but also have a menu that's varied, it's just awesome. I love finding places like this. Skirt steak is not on menus enough. It's absolutely delicious cut of steak, and I couldn't be happier with this dish right now.
This is my beautiful salad here. We have shrimp, we have avocado, we have crispy wontons, cucumbers. It all looks incredibly fresh. There's a ton of vegetables. We had a lot of tacos today, so I'm just excited for a very clean, beautifully plated dish.
Well, most of the time salads are not that interesting to share as a food item. This one, I mean, you got beautiful hunks of avocado, you got shrimp in there, all these fresh vegetables, awesome slaw on there. It's a beautiful salad.
Well, dinner at the Henry hit the spot. Really nice setting, delicious food. Bit of a busy happening spot in this area. But now it's time for a sweet treat. So we're going to go get some ice cream.
Well, we're closing out the day with a sweet treat. This is Cookie Monster ice cream with brownie in it. That is an absolute sugar bomb. But totally worth it. When you go inside MooTime, or Moot as the current.
Moot.
They're a huge menu. Like it took us like 5 minutes to look through the whole thing. They also have, looks like homemade Choco tacos. We might have messed up by not getting a taco. This is good. Right now, I am in front of Phil's Barbecue. It is a San Diego icon. It's actually the second most reviewed restaurant on Yelp. Now, I have to admit, I'm a little skeptical of barbecue restaurants that are big. For some reason, I always think barbecue is better when it's done as a hole in the wall. However, I'm ready to be proven wrong today. We're gonna get some tri-tip. Tri-tip is a cut of sirloin that's really thin, put some barbecue sauce on it. It's actually very popular out here in the West and San Diego area. So I'm looking forward to that. In my many trips to San Diego, I have not yet been to Phil's, but that is about to change. We have received our food here at Phil's Barbecue in San Diego, and we've got the tri-tip sandwich, we've got ribs, we got chicken, we got 2 sides, potato salad, and mac and cheese. You know, we don't want to wait any longer because it smells amazing, it looks amazing. Also, big portions. That is the tri-tip sandwich right there. See that thinly sliced, it's top sirloin, I believe, and it's I think it's smoked, then cut thin. The tri-tip is very popular out here in California. This is actually my first tri-tip sandwich in California. This looks like a good one.
As you can see, that tri-tip, it's so thin. Let's pick up a piece here. It's overflowing here on the plate. It's very good. It's got a nice smoke flavor, good seasoning on it, and a good bun as well. So I can see why that sandwich is super popular here in San Diego.
This sandwich came out and I was like, wow, that looks beautiful. Sometimes barbecue doesn't always look beautiful, but this sandwich did. Sauce overflowing, meat overflowing. All right, I'm excited. Meat's cooked perfectly. I really like their barbecue sauce. It's tangy, a little bit sweet, and a really good flavor. I'm about to dig into these ribs. They look great. They have a nice char on the outside. It's covered in the Phil's sauce. Let's get a little extra on there. Pulls away really easily, but stays intact. You can see your bite mark right here in the rib. There's a nice rub on here, but their sauce is so good. They said you have the option to leave the sauce off too, or put it on the side, but I think it's best when it's just all over the plate, making a big old mess. The sign outside said they've been ruining shirts since 1998.
I already ruined my shirt. Well, that's what shirts are for. There's giant barbecue napkins. Well, I'm gonna try the rib now. I could tell when Madeline bit into it, it looked like it was a well-cooked rib. You want that meat to pull away, but not fall off the bone. Here we go. That's a mighty darn fine rib there.
Who was that?
I don't know, but it's good. It's a good rib. Well, it's time to dig into this chicken. We've got at quarter chicken right here. We got the drumstick, I believe a chicken breast. Phil's chicken right here. One thing I'll say about Phil's is they have one barbecue sauce. We got it on the tri-tip, which is beef, the pork, which is the ribs, and the chicken. And it worked well on all three. And that's a sign of a good barbecue sauce. You can put it on every single menu item. It's a pretty good item. So I like the chicken. I'm glad we got it. It's well smoked, it's well seasoned, and all three items here we got at Phil's. Pretty good.
Phil's Barbecue brought the flavor today. All of their meats were cooked perfectly. Great way to spend the afternoon. And we can see why it is the #2 most rated restaurant in the nation on Yelp. Makes a lot of sense because it is that good. And now it's time to keep exploring San Diego.
Well, after our barbecue lunch, we decided to pop over here to historic Old Town San Diego. Madeline actually spent some time in San Diego as a kid, and she loved coming over here. And so we figured this is a good spot to come and walk off that meal because we got plenty more meals to eat today. I enjoy it. You know, San Diego's got some fun areas, Balboa Park, old historic San Diego right here. And it's really a great city where you can just get out and walk. I mean, I think it has like the best weather in the United States, and definitely be a fun place to bring your kids.
I love Old Town. We stopped here into the Rest General Store for a little coffee. And, oh, that's good. And a scone here. I'm gonna do assistance. Ooh. Vanilla scone, a little morning fuel for our day here in San Diego. Doesn't it look very, very pretty?
I actually really liked the pottery store. If we lived here, we'd buy some. But we can't fly back cross country with that stuff because it'll probably break.
Well, that was a fun stop here into Old Town San Diego. Always a good time to check it out. They have cute shops and little restaurants, little something for everyone. And now we're gonna keep on rolling here in San Diego. We've got a lot of things that we want to see today. We love this city. Well, we drove up here to the Cabrillo National Monument. We're taking in some beautiful views of the shoreline down below. We're just getting inside and we're gonna explore a little more. So behind me, you can see Coronado, you can see the bridge, you can see the Hotel Del is right in here. And just really beautiful view from up here. And downtown San Diego right there. So you can see everything. The naval base is here behind me. You see the ships and helicopters and everything for the base, which is pretty cool too. It's a little overcast, but it is still a beautiful day. Oh, there's like living quarters. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's see if we can keep. Oh, the keepers of the lighthouse. Oh, tower closed. Well, how high up can we go? Let's see how high up we can go. Oh, well, that is as far as we can go, unfortunately. I was really hoping we could get up on top there, but nope, we went up as far as we could. Well, the lighthouse here is pretty cool. If you go inside, you can see the different lenses. I always find that fascinating. They're so beautiful, but they serve a purpose. And you can read a little bit about the different sizes and how the lighthouse actually works. But really wanted to go up there, but not today. This is a really cool stop that we made. I'm really enjoying it. Lots of helicopters flying by. We're basically at the same height as the helicopters, which is also pretty cool. But we're gonna keep exploring San Diego.
We took a nice little drive down the road, down to the tide pools here at Cabrillo National Monument, and really just a beautiful view up this coast. The water's right here. We saw that kelp forest from up there earlier, and now we're seeing it from a lower vantage point, and this is really a nice escape. And you're really only about 25 minutes from downtown by the time you get over here, so you can certainly get out of the city and enjoy this area. These are the tide pools. However, today they are too high tide, so we actually don't have a lot of access to them. And I also think you need a permit. And we have a baby, so 3 strikes, that means you're out. And so we're just gonna look at them from above and take in this beautiful area. Well, we're continuing up the coast and stopped off here at Sunset Cliffs National Park. It's a beautiful spot here. It's just such a nice day, and we're just meandering up the coast and stopping off where we can, and eventually we're gonna find a beach. This isn't a bad spot to take a minute and just watch some people try and surf. It's something I can't do. Our day is continuing here in Ocean Beach, just north of where we've been today. We're gonna go grab a couple tacos and a beer at Mike's Taco Club. Sat down here at Mike's Taco Club. We got our beer, we got our 2 tacos. This is the fish taco, this is the spicy shrimp taco. We have some different salsas, we're gonna put those on.
Okay.
Those are all sauced up. Let's go shrimp first. Beautiful, got freshly sliced avocado on there. Tons of flavor. That is spicy. When they say spicy shrimp, that's why you need the beer.
We've got the fish taco here at Mike's Taco Club with cabbage, tomatoes, onions, and that battered fish, all sauced up with the salsas. Let's go. Nice and crispy. Nice crunch from the cabbage. It's holding up really well on the tortilla. I think I could eat fish tacos for every meal. They're that good here in San Diego.
Well, we're here at the beach and there's a lot of dogs.
We're at the dog beach.
It's the dog beach, and I think some of them just want to join the family.
Hello. I don't know who he belongs to. We just
Attracting dogs.
picking up dogs at the beach.
Tonight here in San Diego, we're dining at Juniper and Ivy. It's a restaurant we wanted to come to for a long time. And so since we're here, we're gonna do it big. We ordered 6 items off the menu. We're starting off with deviled eggs. Those deviled eggs have a meringue, they have a smoked trout, and they're topped with trout roe. We're also getting a carne cruda asada toast. We're gonna figure out the toppings for that when it gets here. Then we got 2 small plates coming. One is a scallop dish, the other one is an egg yolk raviolo. And so after that, we've got 2 entrees coming. Now, they might be bigger than entrees, some of these are share size, but we've basically had fish tacos today, so we are getting 2 of them. One is a hanger steak, which we got medium rare, and the other is a fried whole snapper. I absolutely love snapper. I'm so excited for this meal. It's one I've been wanting for years. You know, this is a restaurant that changes their menu all the time, so if you come here, they may not have these dishes, but it's a pretty creative team, so I think you're gonna be happy.
So we ordered 6 dishes tonight, and the server said that it might be a little bit ambitious, But Adam promised him that he would eat all the food, so challenge accepted. Really looking forward to devouring all 6 of these dishes.
This is the carne cruda asada toast. It is beef tartare, cotija cheese, a spice crema, green onion, and an egg yolk jam. Absolutely beautiful dish. I think all the dishes tonight are going to be beautiful, but what a way to start. By the way, I love tartare. We are off to a phenomenal start here with this tartare. It is absolutely delectable.
This looks amazing. Adam talked it up big, so let's go for it. Absolutely love tartare. Wow, that is absolutely delicious. We are off to a very, very delicious start here with that tartare. I cannot wait for what's coming next. Here are our deviled eggs. We have egg white meringue. We have smoked trout, everything spice, and trout roe. When I saw these on the menu, we basically didn't even have to talk about it. We knew we were getting the deviled eggs. Here we go. There are a lot of flavors at play in this one little bite. You have the meringue, which is like sweet, and it just kind of melts in your mouth. Then you have the smokiness of the trout, the everything spice, and then the little, the texture from the roe. You just have like these little popping balls. So much going on in one tiny bite. I absolutely love it, and it all works really well together.
Here we go.
Right?
That was not the texture I was expecting when now I get it, the meringue. Now I get it. That is unique. I will never find a bite like that again. Well, they saw how much we enjoyed them, so they brought round 2. I love this place already. 2 dishes in. Phenomenal. 5 stars. 6 stars.
Don't even need to eat anymore.
Nope. This dish right here is our scallop dish. It's got caramelized Worcestershire sauce. I mean, come on. That's the most fun word to say in the English dictionary. We've got cucumbers, roasted peanuts, and serrano peppers. We're just gonna go right in, get some of that scallop. You can see right there on that dish, that caramelized Worcestershire dropping down. We've got the cucumber, we got the peanuts, and we got serrano pepper. Literally pulled out a perfect bite right here. It's amazing how many different flavors they're hitting on in all the dishes we had so far. You got a little heat from that serrano pepper. The scallop is just perfectly cooked. You got the cucumber for some coolness, and then that caramelized Worcestershire has both some sweet and some savory. So that's a complete dish right there. And I'm just super impressed with the finesse of this place right now. I mean, this dish right here is the egg yolk ravioli, and it's got some sweet corn on it. It's got butter in there. We're just gonna cut into that ravioli. Oh my God, look at that, cutting
the egg yolk.
like a poached egg. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We're gonna take half right here. Then we're gonna top it with a little bit more. That delicious. Ooh, everything's great. Is that for us too, or no? Okay.
No, we're perfect.
All right, let's cut into it. Ravioli's awesome. The egg yolk inside, nice and creamy. You got the corn, cheese sauce on it. Again, incredible dish.
Digging into the raviolo. That is so good. Every bite here has been amazing. Here is the hanger steak. It looks so beautiful. Perfect medium rare. We have shishito peppers. We have pickled squash, some cotija cheese, and then like a fajita sauce is how it's described. So let's just take a little bit of everything in one bite. Let's get some cucumbers. Well, let's cut the pepper in half. It's a little too large for one bite. Okay. Some of that beautiful steak. The steak is cooked perfectly. No surprise. It looks beautiful. It tastes beautiful. Love these peppers and this crema sauce. And then, I mean, really, anything pickled is amazing. The sauce on here mixes with the cheese, the vinegar from the pickles, and delicious steak.
Ready?
Everything tonight, absolutely beautifully plated. We've got this, basically I think it's a pickled zucchini, queso fresco, pepper, which I cut up, and beautiful medium rare hanger steak. In a place like this, when you order a medium rare, you get a medium rare. That's the proof right there. Sound like the Dr. Seuss of food. That hanger steak melts in your mouth. Just phenomenal. I mean, you look at this right, I mean, just beautiful medallions just lined up. Pairs perfectly with this pickled zucchini, these shishito peppers.
I never say them right.
Well, this is the fried pink snapper dish, kind of the main event here. And essentially what you do with this dish is you take a piece of bread, you take a bit of snapper, which we're gonna pull some off right here, put that on there. Let's get another piece. And then you have this nectarine tartar sauce right here. Put a little bit of that on top. And finally, these are pickled peppers. You make yourself an open-faced sandwich right there. Absolutely tremendous. Love the pickled peppers. Love this pink snapper. 6 for 6 tonight here at Juniper and Ivy. I can't say enough.
I'm just excited to get in here. This fish is very intimidating. I'm not sure. I know you kind of got it started on this side. I don't know. It's not the easiest. It's not the easiest dish to film, but it looks amazing. Get some more. Let's just load it up. Loading it up. Okay. Tartar sauce here. And then we're gonna throw peppers. It's a bit messy, but that's what makes it fun. All right, there we go. Wow. I love how these separate dishes, or these separate flavors, all come together to make this little open-faced sandwich. I absolutely love snapper. When I see it on the menu, I have to get it. This is cooked beautifully. This is just a fun dish and delicious. Fun and delicious.
All the dishes we had tonight, Juniper and Ivy, were, I mean, honestly, 5 stars. I think my favorite dish was, it's really hard to do, they're all always tasty, but the surprise of the egg, deviled egg, it sounds silly, but that egg wasn't actually an egg that you normally get in deviled egg. It was a egg white meringue, so it was crunchy and it was topped like a deviled egg, and it was just such a unique bite. I do not think I'll forget that bite. But I mean, everything's cooked perfectly, so how can you really choose?
First stop in San Diego today is going to be Donut Bar. We're going to go in and get some donuts for breakfast, or all day snacks, or just whenever we want to eat a donut. We'll probably order way too many. First donut, we're starting off here today. And again, we call this breakfast. This is a Snickers donut. It's a chocolate donut covered in Snickers. Pretty self-explanatory, and I don't know why I've never had this before. And this should have been on every menu in America. Oh, wow. It's not just there's Snickers on top of there. It's that there's also an amazing chocolate donut underneath the Snickers. Off to a good start here.
Very ambitious with our donut orders here. I don't know if we'll finish them all. Have to by the end of the day, though. Well, this is the strawberry split donut. It is a very light, fluffy, sugary donut. We have beautiful strawberries and whipped cream in the middle. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to eat it. I should probably get a fork and knife or something. But I'm just gonna try and... So I think since there's fruit in this donut, that makes it qualify as a healthy breakfast.
All right, my turn to dig into this bad boy.
Oh my god.
It's like strawberry shortcake, but again, the donut is amazing.
An old-fashioned donut is basically like candy.
This donut right here is banana caramel. I know banana is a flavor that a lot of people are kind of iffy about, but I absolutely love it. I also love caramel. It looks like there's chocolate on there as well, so this might be the donut I actually designed for myself. Wow. You get the banana, you get the caramel, and you get the chocolate, and again, amazing donut right there.
Let's see. Absolutely a delicious donut. Beautiful, and all those flavors just come together. I wish I could make donuts like this at home. I can't even make like a simple donut, let alone something that's amazing.
Well, we saved this for, I guess, the main event. It's the creme brulee donut. It's also shaped in our hearts because it loves me so much. I'm gonna take a bite of this heart.
It's crunchy.
Crusted sugar on top. You got the cream in the middle. It's got a really nice crunch. Soft, pillowy donut. Ooh. It's a sweet treat morning, for sure.
We got 5 donuts here, but we barely scratched the surface on all the amazing things I have in this case over here. If I lived in San Diego, we'd be here all the time.
We are continuing here in San Diego, and we are just south of downtown, about to grab lunch at Las Cuatro Milpas. It's actually been open for 60 years or more, and there's still, believe it or not, a line out the door pretty much every day. So we're waiting in line, and when you're waiting in line for food, it's usually a good sign.
Well, we got our order here at Las Cuatro Milpas, and we got a plate of rolled tacos and 2 tacos, and they make them right in front of you in that line right there. And what a fun spot to come and see. You see why it's been over 60 years. It's definitely a unique spot, and we're ready to dig into these rolled tacos because they look absolutely amazing. It's probably the way you eat it, but let's do it. Crunchy. They're making the tortillas here, and even with the tacos, they dip them in that oil and get them a little crunchy before they, actually a lot crunchy before they give them to you. The rolled tacos are definitely crunchier than the tacos. Kind of like taquitos. Got that meat inside, covered with sour cream. Let's taste a little bite right there.
The line outside at lunchtime was down the block. This is definitely the place the locals go. And watching them make everything in the line, I'm so ready to eat this. So crispy. We have sour cream, we have salsa on here, lettuce, cheese. We threw some onion cilantro on top, and it is holding its crunch amazingly. I can see why the line's down the block.
Digging the taco here, and we're gonna go with this spicy salsa or hot sauce. You know, one of the things when I go to taco spots, I just put salsa on with reckless abandon. I never know how hot it's gonna be. Usually it bites me in the butt, but it's really tasty when it does. So I love it. It's the tortilla is both basically a soft shell, hard shell. Kind of like Taco Bell's chalupa, but this is the real thing. So I hate to even bring that up, but if you're wondering what its consistency is like, that's kind of what it's like. And the meat in there is really well seasoned, and I love throwing that salsa on top of it.
What I love is that it is to the point. We have beef tacos, beef rolled tacos. You can get rice and beans, limited menu, and they do this right. The shell is nice and crispy. I loved watching them fry them right there in the pan while we were in line waiting. It just kind of builds the anticipation, and wow, it is worth the wait in the line. And the line actually did move really fast, but I would wait all day for these. Well, we have finished up at Las Cuatro Milpas. Keep in mind, it is cash only, so make sure you stop at the ATM before you come to eat these delicious tacos, because you do not want to get turned away. They are that good. Honestly, I could have eaten like 10 more. They're that good. But it's probably good that we didn't, because we're going to keep on rolling here in San Diego. You know, after I eat delicious donuts for breakfast and tasty tacos for lunch, I think it's time to head over and lay on the beach for a little while and let my food digest. Well, we left the beach for the day and we are here exploring Balboa Park.
Anytime we're in San Diego, we love to come up to Balboa Park and just park the car and walk around. It's a beautiful park, and of course it's San Diego, so usually the weather's great. And it's just a really nice place to walk around. We like to stop at this tea house by the Japanese Friendship Gardens, and they got fancy teas. Although today we just went with the classic iced tea, which is my favorite drink on earth. It's a lot of work laying at the beach. Sometimes you gotta just come to the park and drink tea.
So tonight for dinner, we're here in Little Italy at Ironside. We picked this place because they do local catch and they work with local fishermen to get the seafood for the restaurant. So I ordered the local catch yellowtail. It's gonna come with green beans, cherry tomatoes, and a yuzu sauce. And Adam ordered rockfish fish and chips. Again, local fish, and we're just very excited for some fresh fish here at Ironside.
Well, my fish and chips have arrived here at Ironside, and I've got to say, this is one of the more beautifully plated fish and chips I've seen. Now, this is rockfish, which is a local California fish. I checked before I ordered it to make sure it was local fish. And beautiful crust on that, really crispy batter. We got some malt vinegar. We got lemon right there, tartar sauce. That's how you load it up. How it's supposed to be done. Fresh fish, good batter, good fish.
My yellowtail has arrived. Beautifully plated, colorful vegetables. I want to make sure I get some of this sauce, some of these veggies here. There's an awesome sear on this fish, perfectly seasoned, and I'm loving the sauce underneath, mixing with these veggies. Just a really, really fresh meal.
Looks like a beautifully seared piece of fish, and I like the fresh vegetables with it, so I'm gonna get that along with this yuzu sauce. Boom, look at that flavor dripping. Boom, right there. Nothing beats fresh fish. If you're anywhere near the coast, always check with the restaurant and see if they're working with local fishermen or bringing them fresh catch, because you don't want stuff that was frozen and they're passing it off as fresh fish on the coast. You want actual fresh seafood that's brought to you from people who are out there catching it yesterday.
Absolutely love fish and chips. They brought over some other sauces here. This one's for the French fries. A couple of different aiolis. I'm just gonna go with that. Nice and crispy. And you can just tell when you have fish and chips made with fresh fish. It makes all the difference. It just kicks it up a notch. It's not overly fishy, but it has just a full, delicious flavor. Well, Ironside delivered that fresh catch that we wanted to have straight from the water here in San Diego. And also a really cool atmosphere. Great place to hang out, have dinner. We absolutely love Little Italy. We end up in this neighborhood every time we come to San Diego. We love the atmosphere of the neighborhood. You can always get a great meal and a delicious sweet treat, which is what we are heading to next.
Well, after that dinner, our day at the beach, walking around the park, we had to get a sweet treat. And right next door is an ice cream shop called Salt and Straw, and they got some really funky flavors. And when I say funky, I mean legitimately funky. We did a split scoop. This is a seasonal flavor right here. It's a carrot cake batter with hazelnuts in it. So let's try that first. You know, I think that the key to doing funky ice cream flavors is you gotta deliver on the flavor. And when I bite into that, I absolutely taste carrot cake.
one of the best ice cream flavors I've ever tried, to be honest with you.
That one's not even as funky as the second one we got. So, the second flavor we got here is a honey balsamic strawberry with black pepper. They had some inside that had like spinach and corn and all kinds of things, but we went with raspberry, honey balsamic, black pepper.
It's okay. You said I want to save oceans, and I thought you meant the seafood bar, and I asked what bar you were going to send me to.
That is very good. Very sweet. Black pepper is not overpowering. It's like just a hint. But that is very refreshing after a day at the beach.
I might go to
Very, very rich ice cream. So good. We've seen other locations of Salt and Straw, and I'm glad that we got it before we left San Diego. If you want to see more from our adventures in San Diego, click right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.